This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We are now sitting in an MG4 51 kilowatt hour with LFP battery, and in this video I'm gonna go up Doi Ang Khang. Well, it doesn't tell you guys anything, but it's the steep hill run. So yeah, let me see. So I'm now filming the dashboard. Oh, I forgot to, very important, we need to reset. Yeah, I had to kind of rush from start. Let's just reset it here. It's kind of late, but okay. Let me see. So, okay, we start with 70% battery. And now we're gonna see how much do we consume on the way up and on the way down, and what about regen limits and power limits and all that. Will it overheat and all that? You know, this is a new platform from MG. It's a pure electric platform, so it should be good, right? Well, I guess we'll find out. What the heck is something is moving around here. I just have to correct. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, let's go. So yeah, first, you know, I can also, I guess I can also mention how the car rides and everything. And I gotta say, man, this thing rides like a German car. Yeah, it's crazy how well it rides. The first moment I sat in here and started driving, it's like, whoa, this is some good shit. And wait, the thing is in my belt here. Let's see. Okay, there you go. So it has a very German feel on the ride. Good comfort, good handling, almost no body roll. Yeah, something is moving in the center console. Yeah, there'll be stuff moving all over the place. So I guess I can't avoid it. So if you hear something like something that reminds me of rattling, it's actually not the car, it's the stuff in the interior moving a little bit around. But okay, so I guess we'll see if there will be any power limit, right? When we hammer up the hills here. And how can a car handle curves and all that? Well, we'll find out. So I just drive in normal mode. I mean, I could use sport mode, but nah, I think normal mode is good enough. So we will just kind of simulate the real world scenario when we, well, except for that we go kind of far. Whoa, who let the dogs out? Who, hey, dude, come on, get out of the way. The dogs, they can't. Yeah, they usually recognize horn sound at least, but they can't hear me coming because I'm silent like a ninja. Yeah, so, and then some people was like, oh no, you hit the dog last time. No, I didn't. I hit the brake. You heard me hit the brake. Let me try to show you again what it sounds like. Okay, maybe this car doesn't do it. Yeah, okay, whatever. It was me hitting the brake pedal. Yeah. So let's see. Get up the hill here. Okay, so still, I don't know, by the way, what it will look like when we have power limit. Or do we have a power meter thing? Oh yeah, maybe it's too interesting. Maybe it's not too interesting to look at the trip meter here. Let me see if I can switch between some other stuff instead. Well, I guess this one you cycle through the different trips. Okay, we just have that one in the from start, but then do we have other screens here? Okay, this is just tire pressure and the 12-volt battery, and then here we have some music stuff, and then yeah, actually there's nothing too interesting going on. Okay, whatever, we just have it on this one, all right? Oh, okay, they added concrete on that side. Interesting. I remember last time there was some Baustelle here. They're already done. Seems like Thai road workers, they work twice as fast as Norwegian road workers. Okay, but yeah, we're just having a blast over here now. Hammering, this part is not too steep or too stressful anyway. It will come soon. So now it's just like the heat up before, yeah, we are heating up the tires so it can stick better. But actually these tires are not that great. There's some kind of Continental, I think they seem to be more eco-friendly or more maybe low consumption, low rolling resistance rather, but not that sticky. So let me see, do we see outside temperature here? Okay, we don't, yeah. It shows in the big screen, it's 13.5 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure if that is actually sensor based or if it's like weather forecast based, because Chinese cars, they tend to not have it. Well, what was it again? No, there must be an outside temperature sensor, of course. Otherwise, the car won't be able to control its functions correctly. So, all right, it's a nice morning now. It's Monday morning, so there shouldn't be too many Sunday drivers on the road today. And yeah, this car has 170 horsepower, by the way. So yeah, I mentioned that this is a 51 kilowatt hour LFP battery, but when you look at the spec, this one does 0 to 100 in 7.7 seconds, and then the European version, which has the 64 kilowatt hour NCM battery, that one does 0 to 100 in 7.9 seconds. So it's actually 0.2 seconds slower. But then according to spec, the big battery has 204 horsepower, and this car has only 170 horsepower. But they still have the same torque figures, so 250 Newton meter torque. So I was like, wait, so in my head, when you have the same torque and you probably have the same gearing maybe, or I'm not sure how that works, but maybe they have the same power output until a certain point where the other one has higher power output. Maybe at the given RPM, this one will cut off. Yeah, this one will only hit 170 horsepower peak, whereas the big battery will actually go. How to explain it? Yeah, this one might maintain 250 Newton meter torque flat until a given RPM, right? And then the torque needs to kick back or something. Whereas the other one will actually give you higher peak power. But basically what I'm saying is that maybe there is not much difference. Maybe these two cars, they have the same horsepower figures at the low-ish end until a given point, a given speed. So, okay, yeah, you see, I get wheel skids not driving that fast really. So just have to be careful, I guess, especially on the way down. Yeah, but just being rear-wheel drive makes it a lot of fun to drive, I gotta say, man. And you see over here it's actually kind of bumpy, but the car says no, but the car suspension soaks up the bumps really well, and there is almost no body roll. So I'm quite impressed of how this car handles it. And then given that it is an affordable EV in the low price range, right? But it handles and it rides and it's quiet as a German car. That is really impressive. This is exactly what I've been saying for years now, that the Chinese people, they are good at copying things. Why don't they just copy German cars? Well, I think they actually did. I think they did. Wait, do we have power limit? Or what is that? Wait, nah, can't be. Let me see. Okay, I haven't floored it yet. Let me see. Okay, we're getting to some of the steeper parts now. This one is quite steep. Yeah, this one is the steepest part. This is 17 degrees slope. Yeah, almost 30% grade. Okay, seems like it's a traction control limiting the power right now. The reason why I'm only, well, yeah, so, like, I feel like I'm being held back by something, and then it goes fast. Yeah, so I have to be careful because Thai people, they just tend to eat the lane. Yeah, they say eat the lane, kin lane, which means that they go over the lines many times. So just yeah. Okay, you see here when I go around a corner, the weight kind of shifts a little bit, and then the rear wheels might not have optimal ground pressure or traction. And then I feel like many times I want to go faster, I want to accelerate faster, but I'm limited by the traction control. So if I floor it now, okay, I get 81% power. Wait, wait a minute. No, I feel like this car is not that fast up the hill, and it could be because it has only, it has only 250 Newton meter torque. So the torque is actually limiting the limiting the car how fast it can go. Well, those guys, huh? I didn't see them for a long time before I started testing. Wow, I must have driven quite fast compared to those guys are driving dog slow. Look at the fossils below. Oh shit! Yeah. Hey, what? Wait, why are you driving so slow again? I mean, you have a fossil car. You should have plenty of power, right? I guess not. Yeah, okay, he wants me to overtake, right? Okay, let's overtake. Well, I can't see around the corner. Wow, wait. It goes so slow now. How to say it goes really slow? Yeah, I'm flooring it. Wait, do we have power limit? 70% power. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, but when I drove the ZS EV up here, which has more torque, 310 Newton meter torque, then I felt like it was going a lot faster. Here, okay, I'm flooring it. Now I have 89% power. Wait, why don't I get 100% power? This is so weird. Wait. Yeah, look at this. I can't get 100% power. I'm flooring it. 75% power. Interesting. Like with the ZS EV, which has actually lower horsepower, right? 145 horsepower. That's the old version. I was flying up the hills because of torque. Yeah, torque wins races. Horsepower wins discussions. You see here? This is quite steep. I'm gonna floor it again. Huh? I think the car just simply doesn't have that enough torque to push the car up the hill. So it's kind of weird. Maybe it's misleading when it says that it claims that I have 80% power. No, well, actually, maybe I have. I think maybe I have. Yeah. I think I actually used 80% power, or in horsepower or in kilowatt. How much is it? Like I was already outputting 100 kilowatt, but it was simply not accelerating fast enough. Okay, now we come to the turnaround point. All right, let me see. We had we had 70% when we started. Now we have 54%. I'm going to show you something. Wait, I was going to demonstrate the awesome turn. Why did they add cones like that? Okay, I'm going to do a little flip mode here because this car has a very good turning circle. Normally I could do a little wider turn, but okay, let me just do this. Okay, and then we go around. That's the military checkpoint. They always wonder. There is this typically from time to time in the morning hours there will be an EV coming up the hill, and then he turns around and he goes back, and there seems to have some kind of camera in the front windscreen. Yeah, but that's right. Okay, wow, look at that. Wait, look at that. Wait, that's not too bad. 298. Wait a minute. The car is lying. Liar, battery on fire. 298 watt-hour per kilometer. No, that ain't gonna happen, man. The consumption was way higher, probably like 500 watt-hour per kilometer. This car behaves, this car behaves just like most other Chinese EVs. Is that it caps? I didn't notice, but you guys probably noticed. At one point, the consumption didn't go up anymore. Same for many other Chinese cars. They like, or a good car is even worse. It shows up to 200 watt-hour per kilometer. What the heck, man? Seriously, Chinese guys, you guys need to get the shit going on here. Stop doing that shit, all right? It's not even fun. But look at that. Yeah. So eventually the consumption will drop once we hit once we go below 298 watt-hour per kilometer. So we can actually calculate. We can calculate the consumption based on the percentage. We know the distance, we know the percentage, and net capacity on this battery is 49.5 kilowatt hour. Oh, I feel like I can't regen too much right now. Wait, how much is regen? Minus 19 percent power. It doesn't really say that much. It would have been more useful to have kilowatt. But okay, minus 20%. If 100% power is 170 horsepower, which is around I think it was around 130 kilowatt, then 20% is minus only around 30 kilowatt. Really? Wait, what? It doesn't have blending brakes. If I push the, yeah, okay, if I push the brake, I activate slightly more regen. Yeah, what the heck is sliding around here? I think it's in the center console. No, it's not. Okay, so we're trying to recuperate as much as possible. Okay, and then we also try to fly down the hills, not only up the hills. We are doing this is a stress test. It's not some kind of eco run. Yeah, some people get the wrong idea, but Bjørn, you should go slower so you can recuperate all the energy, so we can see how efficient the car is. No, this is not an efficiency run. It's a stress test. We're trying to stress the drivetrain, the battery, the motor, everything. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Do you hear that? I heard it before. It's a traction control working. It lost traction on one of the wheels, and then it's ABS working. Yeah. Maybe also because it's braking on the rear wheel, or it's regenerating also a little bit on the rear wheel. Let me see. It's still 298 watt-hour per kilometer. Yeah, I wonder why the Chinese car does that, huh? Well, why? Are they afraid that the people are gonna be shocked because the car is spending a lot of energy during winter or some shit, huh? I don't get it. Which car was it again? Well, at least Or a Good Cat was doing it. Yeah, I think it was the Hongxi, was it? Maybe that one was 300. No, there was more. I don't remember how much. 400 watt-hour per kilometer. Maybe it was capped at. Okay, reduce speed. Achtung. Yeah, this is the steepest part. Okay. So we try to regen. Yeah, 25 or minus 25% is the maximum regen. I'm not sure why they don't allow higher regen. Is it because of motor limitation or something? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, still 298. Okay, but at least we're getting some battery back now on the way down. So we'll see how many percent we have on the way down. But yeah, and by the way, I always start with 100% from Chengdao before I do this test, and then typically when I arrive here, you see that we have, well, we start with 70%, but at least at the top we had 54% or whatever. So that's a more common case in my opinion, that you, like some people say, it's better for the regen if you have 10 or 20% battery left. Yeah, but who does that, right? Who drives up a mountain and then has almost no juice left and so on? So we want to, of course, make sure we have enough juice. So I think this is realistic, the way I've set up everything here. Okay, I'll try to recuperate some energy on the way down. Oh, I remember this one. This one is kind of scary. This one is kind of scary because it's bumpy. So when it's bumpy, it might set off the suspension, and then you lose a little bit of ground grip or ground contact, and that could be scary in case you want to make a sharp turn or something. And I always wonder, by the way, I've seen boulders on the road, which means that any time now there could be a freaking rock that loosens somewhere and then rolls down the hill, then hits me in the head. So in a way, I don't want to. Actually, I'm not going to come here with every car I test in Thailand. I'll kind of get the feel of how popular the car is, but the MG4 is quite popular. Many Thai people have asked for this car, for me to test this car. Yeah, but I think I realized that it's bird, that it's kind of pointless to test it with every car out there, because most cars they perform, most EVs they perform quite well. But I have to say that I was surprised that the MG4 was kind of struggling a little bit up the hills. And also when I look at the screen, by the way, there wasn't any traction control lamp going on, you know. So it wasn't, the problem was not traction control. And this car is also the rear wheel drive, which means that when you go up the hill, you should have more pressure on the rear wheels. So we should have plenty of traction, and we're going straight, you guys remember. So I actually think that the limitation here, or the problem, or whatever is the bottleneck, is in the 250 Newton meter torque motor. That's my claim. Okay, I mean, it's very impressive for 170 or 204 horsepower, but with that kind of low, yeah, it's kind of funny. I say it's low torque. Then yeah, then you feel it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I felt it. Like with most other cars I went up the hill here with earlier. I don't remember which way. I'm going kind of slow. But you see, like on the straight here, it feels snappy, right? Yeah. Or I mean, or could it be that normal mode limits the torque numbers? Versus if I have it in sport mode, maybe then it unleashes all them. But it's still, nah. Oh wow, what the heck is that? Wow, what the heck is that guy smoking? I hope that recirculation is on. It's on automatic. Shit, it's not. Shit, it's not. Let me override. No, let me see. Let me set. Holy shit, that is some bad smell. What the heck, man? Okay, I set it in recirculation now. So when you have it, I mean, it's kind of counteractive, because before, when I get some bad smell inside the car, I was like, how the heck do you deal with that? Because when you recirculate, you don't let in more air from outside, so you kind of trap all the shit in here. But when you recirculate, you take the the cabin air, and then you pass it through the filter over and over and over again. So you kind of slowly purify the air inside here, and you get rid of all the dirty smell and the particles. But man, can you guys see that smoke? Yeah, you can. And he's driving so slow. I need to overtake that fossil. Oh, okay, now it's better. Okay, now I can breathe. Let me set the car. Set it on automatic again. He was driving so slow, man. Video is going to be too long. Yeah, I think I'm running low on the storage on there, because I'm recording the instrument cluster with my phone, and I think the camera, or yeah, it might be running a little bit low on storage. I don't want to capture too long video there. But okay, so what should I say about this MG4? Okay, you know, oh yeah, by the way, in a way, I always say that I compensate by, I mean, I have an empty car, right? And I compensate by going faster. So, which is kind of true, because by going faster, you have more, you use more power. But actually, by having more people or luggage or more cargo or payload in the car, you then need higher torque figures to push the car up the hill. So it would actually be better, when I think about it, to load up the car with, what is realistic then, maybe 200 kilograms of payload for this test. I think that would be more realistic. I kind of realize it now. And I think when I felt that the car was kind of slow up some of the steepest hills, it would be even worse if I had 200, 300 kilograms extra weight in here. But then how they're gonna do that? I mean, at home in Norway, I already have a bunch of banana boxes in the garage. Maybe I need to load up with some rice bags. Each rice bag is 50 pounds or 22.7 kilograms. I could load up the car, but then I have to have like 10 I'm sorry. I have to have 10 rice bags. And then maybe I need sandbags. Yeah, sandbags are heavier. They have higher mass. What do you call it? Mass. Yeah, they're heavier. They're more mass dense. Maybe that one, because rice will eventually expire. So yeah, but that would be kind of cool. Like the rice test. the rise of the mountain whatever. Yeah, mountain rise test. Okay, whatever. Just playing with words. Okay, but okay, but at least we're trying to regen. Oh yeah, now okay, I haven't noticed. Now suddenly we have 242 watt-hour per kilometer. You damn liar! Huh? I figure it out. I figure it out. It caps it. What the heck, man? Okay, okay. So, well, but we have 59% now. Oh, you see. So, yeah, at the bottom, well, at the starting point, we had 70%, and then we were down to 54 or something, and now we're down to 59. So you can say that we only spend around 11% round trip. Whoa, what the heck, man? Oh yeah, the roads are kind of narrow over here. Oh, okay. All right, but what do we need to go back to the start? You know, I always consider maybe I should have another starting point, so I don't have to drive that far every time. But the problem is that there aren't that many open parking spots, and also kind of narrow for me to U-turn. Then some cars, they have a little bit shitty turning circle. Maybe like over here, maybe I could start here in the future. Yeah, but whatever, it doesn't differ that much. Yeah, it's just over there. Okay, whatever, we're gonna use that one. Okay, but look, okay, so 230, 229, yeah, that is, I think that's still slightly better than Tesla, right? Was it? Tesla was like 240 something watt-hour per kilometer. Yeah. So, I think this is gonna be it. The test is now complete, and the car passed. It did not go in any crazy limp mode, at least, but I felt like it wasn't the best car for doing these kind of mountain runs. So yeah, you see, just gonna go over here. Yeah, what's up? That's it. I'm done. DON, let me park here. There you go, 59% then. Yeah, all right. I think this is gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.